morning, friends. It's Tracey and Violet from Nova Scotia Living. We're just going for a morning walk. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. The heck's gotten into me? Here comes a car, Violet. Let's just wait till they come. Oh, I gotta fix your jacket. Yeah, I don't know what got into me, but I guess I needed it. And it's Sunday, so yeah. It's a little warmer today. It's -5 right now. I think it's supposed to go down to -11, but there isn't as much as a breeze, so it actually feels kind of good outside. I know people that aren't from colder climates would probably think this is absolutely freezing, which it is, but we're used to it a bit more. But compared to like where Medea lives out in Alberta, they get way colder, or way up north, and Nunavut, like the high north. Woo, Nelly. Oh, Violet. It's a lot colder. But today, it's -5, and it's not too shabby. So, we're just going for a morning walk. She was good. She always goes to bed in Misha and Maze's room. But at some point in the night, she always comes in our room. And when my husband's home, she doesn't jump up on the bed. So she just finds a little spot on the floor and lays there till I get up. But she knows when he's not there, she jumps up in the bed with me. She's a smart cookie, so she knows the gist. But anyways, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm not really going anywhere today, but I'll probably take something out of the freezer to make. And yeah, not sure. Marquise and Kara went to Kara's house last night, Kara's parents. They're not back yet, but, and yeah, anyways, just going to be one of those kind of days. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm waiting for her to take care of the other part of her business. And, yeah. The roads still aren't, like, perfectly clear, but still got to take your time because there's hard ice under this. But it's getting there. It's just too dang cold for it to melt completely. But, alright. I'll meet you back at the house. Just have to show you. Look at her. You going down there? Are you going down there? Just what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? I hear quite a few birds out, so I'm going to put out some more bird seed. I need to get like bird feeder and stuff. And I have a big bag of those black seeds too. I'm hoping that they'll see this and come eat it. Just here on the table. I don't know if I should just throw some on the ground or what. I'm just going to put it here and hope that they see it. I hear a lot singing. Not right this second, but when I first came out. Alright, I'm back home cleaning up this disaster of a kitchen. There's a bunch of dishes I'm about to turn on. But Misha's up. She's having an avocado for breakfast. They're finally ripe enough to eat. I got them for Messiah's birthday taco salad, but they were hard as rocks. But yeah, a couple days late, but they'll get eaten. So, bon appetit, Misha. Avocado all the way. Look at that. She even puts it in a little wine glass. Oh, Mish. You're so top shelf, aren't you?
That's a long picture.
Whew. Alright, I got the dishwasher going. Misha's having her avocado. May still hasn't got up yet, Violet. I'm going to have my coffee now and read a little bit more of this book. This is that Clive Barker one. I guess it's a trilogy, but it's been over 20 years and he hasn't wrote the third book, but I do have the second book, which is even bigger than this book. And I plan on reading it, but I'm just going to read a little bit of that. And when my husband went to town last night, he got a big log of Bologna. So I might do that today. What?
Is my job yet?
I don't know. I heard him noise upstairs. I don't know if he hasn't been down. But they haven't had that in a long time, so maybe I'll make bologna, fried bologna. Why not? Bologna? You're full of bologna. Alright, it's 1:07, guys. I gave the kids lunch. My husband just brought up some hamburger, I think. But, yeah, we got that big log of bologna in the fridge. I think that's what I'll do for supper here in a little while. It doesn't take long to fry that up. And I either got a bag of French fries. There's a little leftover rice. I don't know. I'll just smorgasbord it. That's what I'll do. Oh. Alright, guys. Well, we're going to get busy. It's 1:32. Yeah, wood box is filled up now. I'm having a carbonated water. This is grapefruit. It's not sweetened or anything. But I helped Misha fill up the wood box, a couple of armloads, so I'll see if my arm gets all bruised up. I don't know whether it's just a sign that I'm getting old or not, but I get blood blisters from lifting anything. Like, I got a great big, well, it's not huge, but a bruise there, like a dark red bruise. Yesterday I just lugged the wood in from the porch. It's not like I banged my arm or anything like that. Does it mean anything? I have no idea. It doesn't hurt. I didn't even notice it until I went to bed last night. I don't want to ask Dr. Google because then a million things will pop up. And if you doctors or nurses out there, medical profession, you know what that means. Anyways, I'm going to cut up this whole thing of bologna, and I'm just going to fry it up after. I probably won't eat this all today, and they really don't. My hands are clean too, just so you know. I haven't had this in quite some time, actually. I could have toast and beans and bologna, or a bologna sandwich with mustard and onions. I'm going to fry it all. I mean, they could eat it. If they come out while I'm doing this and want a piece of bologna, they can have it. Ooh. You still got a little bit of food there. I'll fill it up in a minute. Now, I could have sliced it in big circles, but it just makes it seem like there's more. And I don't like to make it right super thick. There, it's snowing out now. Not like snowstorm snowing, but it's supposed to be snowy today. It's just kind of straggly. It's not like falling down straight. It's not blowing. It's just like little, not tiny, but little flakes. I seen 3 blue jays out on that cherry tree earlier. I want to send one of the kids out with some of those little black seeds and put them somewheres, because my husband said that's something like blue jays would eat because they got to crack them open. So I don't know. I don't know about stuff like that. I know I like birds. I don't know all the different birds. I know the basic ones around here, but I don't know what they like. Seagull will eat anything you give it, but you know. Yeah. I'm thinking what I might do is get the kids to make me some bird feeders sometimes, like out of those milk jugs or something. I'll have to look it up. Look it up. How to make a bird feeder. I mean, I know they got some beautiful bird feeders in stores, but they cost an arm and a leg. And maybe for a present, I would ask for one, but I'm not going to go buy one for the sake of buying one. You might have little bird feeders at the dollar store. I never thought of that. We'll see. I'd like to get, I remember I got Dad one a long time ago. Mom and Dad. Mom was still in the physical form. She might pop in today. I don't know. In the spiritual form. But one of those clear ones that suction cup to the outside of your window, so the birds will come to it and you can watch them feed. I'd like to get a couple of those, one for the kitchen for sure, and maybe, I don't know, somewhere else. I don't know. And even for those little squirrels outside, I wouldn't mind if, I don't know what you, I mean, squirrels go up in bird feeders sometimes, I know that, but I don't mind feeding the squirrels either. They gotta eat too. They gotta eat too. I just don't want squirrels in my house because they're really destructive. Really destructive. I haven't had a squirrel luckily in this house, but our old house over in, you know, the one we have for sale, we had a squirrel one time, and boy, those things will gnaw like wires and stuff like that, and they're fast, and I think we caught it with an apple. And yeah, they're cute, just not in a house. You don't want a squirrel, or, well, we've never had a chipmunk. I don't see many chipmunks. I see squirrels, but yeah, once in a while we'll get a mole, and those are like cute as buttons. They're not destructive at all. Like, I don't like to use that word dum-dum, but they're just like a little tiny mole with a pin nose. You just pick it up and put it outside. Like, it's not coming in for the sake of coming in. I found one once on our basement steps, because just under the steps is all dirt. And yeah, a little mole. Funny little critters. That was a long time ago, but anyways, I just want to cut this up, and it's 1:40 now. I could fry it up now just to get it done and over with, because this is good hot or cold. This must have been on sale, because this stuff can be pretty expensive these days. Anything can be expensive these days, but I wonder what he paid for this. I'll have to ask him. But I'll give Dad a call today, see how he's making out. And yeah, Sunday. Oh, I was reading, I belong to this Facebook group. It's like a Nova Scotia Parents for Public Education. You know what I mean? And there's supposed to be some sort of memo or information session coming out the top of the week, whether it's Monday or Tuesday, saying that there are going to be more support programs for parents that want to keep their kids home, because the numbers that they said at that last briefing last Wednesday, they were fudged. They were completely fudged, absolutely. And teachers were not allowed to send work home. Some of them put stuff on their online classroom, not for kids at home, but just in general, but not all teachers do that. But now, apparently, they're supposed to be more supportive. And it wasn't the teacher's fault at all. It was not. It's that dingbat sitting up at the head. I'm sure of it. Well, who knows? Maybe there's a bigger brother, which I'm sure there is. There always is, but ever since I read that book, 1984, ooh, Nelly. We're just told what we're supposed to think. Not so drastic like in that book, but we're told, oh, schools are safe. You know, that's the safest place for them. We're told and hammered and hammered and hammered, you know. You hear something so much, you can't help but, that's just the way it is. If you read that book, you know what I'm talking about. But no, Messiah, the kids are disappointed, because Misha asked this morning, she was like, well, it's Sunday, are we going back to school tomorrow? Because I just said initially it was probably for a week, maybe 2. I said, no, we're not going back this week. Like, they miss their friends and stuff. I get it. I do. They're not like, so, they're not mad at me. Like, oh, really? But, yeah, I'd love for my kids to be in school when it's the proper time for it. But having the highest numbers that we've ever had since the very beginning, we've worked 2 friggin' years plus to try to get where we are, and now you're just going to throw it all down the drain? No. And to say we're all going to be exposed to it eventually, let's just face it, we're all going to be. It's going to touch us in one way or the other. It's eventually down the line. So there's anybody that actually has the harshest reaction and, God forbid, perishes, it's collateral damage. Like, it's just collateral damage. Friendly fire. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right. Anyway, so we'll see what this circus, happens, but I don't regret my decision, and we're going to keep doing what we're doing until I feel otherwise. But until I'm like Winston, maybe. Winston's the character from that book. But anyways, I'm going to bring you over to the stove in a minute, and we're going to fry this up. It only takes a couple minutes on each side. Really, I'll put a little bit of, actually I got some bacon grease in there, I'll probably use that, and yeah, that's what, it'll be done, so I'll be right back. Alright, well, got 2 pans here. This is bacon grease that I keep in the fridge. Got a little cockeyed there, a little bit. Get back on. What are you doing, Bob? Turn this on. Wait for that to start melting a bit. Seems like a lot. I should get another something to put that in. Bring out the other can?
What can?
Is that for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the other can that you had.
Oh, I finished it, but I wasn't going to.
Yeah, well, that's what you need to do now. Pickle. Alright. Yeah, it's smoking, but, what else is new, right? What else is new? Thank you. Go ask Dad. My hands are all full of bologna. So I'm just going to try to, this will probably at least 2 pans each, maybe 3. I don't know. Oh, he's in the bathroom. You wait till he comes out.
That's Misha.
Oh.
Well, can you open it?
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Always open.
There. Beat it, kid. I need to put some more cream on your face again after. You see that?
See what?
Maybe we need to put a little more cream on your face. Okie doke.
Hey, we need to go to the meal to see.
Oh, well, wait till Misha comes out. Whew. This is kind of a junky comfort food kind of thing, you know. That's okay. It's okay. I need my water. You happy now, Violet? The food dish just got filled up. These are both on high right now. When it gets real hot, screaming hot, I'll turn it down a bit, but it doesn't take too long at all. Oh, there. That's better. Violet, don't jump up on me over here. like that. Perfect. Now some of them will be a little browner than others, but that's okay. I'll just leave ones in a little longer than others. The ones in the middle, of course, get a little hotter. Or if they're watching Boss Baby, we watched the movie the other day, but there's that show that's on Netflix. It's hilarious. I think it's really funny. Alec Baldwin did the voice of the baby in the movie, at least I only seen the first movie. I don't know if there's other movies. It sounds like Will Arnett doing the baby in the TV show or the Netflix series. I don't know if it's him or not, but that's what it sounds like. Who is Canadian, by the way, if you did not know that. He was married to Amy Poehler. I don't believe they're an item anymore. Should have put some paper towel in here. Ooh, that one's starting to get a little dark. Ooh, it's starting to get smoky. Well, I'll keep doing this, and I'll fast pace it. And we'll try to get this done. So. Ooh, it's smoky up in here. I had one pan that kind of burned a little bit, but it'll still get eaten. I just put that casserole dish in the oven for it to cool down. I'll wait for those pans to cool down so I can wash those. But that part of supper's done. That was the hardest part. So I'll be back in a bit. Alright, it's 10 after 4. These kids are hungry. I gotta show you. I really jazzed some bologna supper up. I did. This one's Messiah. She said she wanted... No. I think I have rice in the fridge, actually. I never thought of that. But anyway, she wanted the least fried bologna. So there's 3 pieces there, 2 slices of toast. I asked her if she wanted a sandwich, like with mustard and stuff. Messiah, I'm talking. But she didn't. She just wanted toast, some bologna. Here's some beans with tomato sauce, like instead of the molasses or brown sugar ones, they're brown beans with tomato sauce, I guess. And a cup of fruit cocktail for dessert in a little tiny wine glass. Now, if that doesn't jazz it up, I don't know what does. Well, hey friends, I haven't checked in a while. It's like 10:30 and I'm not tired. I'm tired, but I'm not tired. It's almost like that insomniac feeling, like you're exhausted, but you can't sleep. That's how I'm feeling right now. And I was just watching some cleaning motivation videos, so now I feel like tearing my house apart and cleaning it. But I don't feel like doing it, but I want to do it, but I don't want to. So I'm mapping out in my mind what next month is going to be. I thought, oh, I'm going to hit this January running, you know, after the holidays. Medea and those guys go back and school and everything. Well, that all went out the window as things went on. And I just haven't been starting this 2022 how I wanted to start it, how I envisioned starting it and stuff. Let me turn the big light on. I'm not going anywhere, Violet. Everybody's gone to bed. The kids are in bed. My husband went to bed before me, which is amazing. That never happens. Violet's hanging though. But I'm thinking this February, I want to try to go a month and do everything that I want to do in regards to mom life and scheduling, but incorporate me time. And if you've been watching for a while, you know I did like a month of getting up at 4 a.m. Sometime last year I did. I would like to start doing that again, if not 4 a.m., 5 a.m. And I'd have like everything all done before the kids even cracked an eye in the morning. I'd have supper all prepped, if not cooked. The house would be all clean. The laundry would be going, if not going and done and folded, but, you know, at least get the ball going. And I'd still have a little bit of time for myself. So all these things are going on in my mind. My mind is frantic sometimes. It goes in a whole bunch of directions. I don't ever really talk about it, but it's true. Like, my mind isn't stuck on one thing. It's scattered all over the place. And I'm just like, it goes a million miles a minute. It really does sometimes. And sometimes I can slow it down and either zone into a book and then just devour that book, or listen to a bunch of music, or meditate, or chant, or divinity things, you know. But right now my mind is a frenzy in what I want to do. It's not spring, so it's not necessarily spring cleaning, but I wanted to do some stuff. Violet, what do you think? Look at that basket over there. I should just go do that. Tracey, just go do it, but I can't get up and do it. So I'm thinking February, I'm really going to do it. Try to hit that month and make February my month. My New Year's month, and get things going. Health-wise, diet-wise. I've been doing good with my diet, really. I have been. I haven't talked about it, but I have been since the new year. I've been really sticking keto. She's playing with a ball. Yes. Go get it. But haven't really talked a whole lot about that, but to do more, at least do my trampoline. I don't think I can do all the weights and stuff right now. It's been too long for me to just jump right in to do that. My old self would have just done it all, but I'm a little older, a little wiser. The trampoline, I could do it, jump on that and watch a few music videos like I did. Start off with 3 videos and then 4 videos and then 8 videos and then whatever, do it for an hour. You know, just to do stuff like that. This whole school thing has really thrown a loop in my schedule and everybody's schedule, really. This whole thing has affected not just me, I'm sure every single one of you in some capacity in regards to mental health and physical, working, not working, family life, all that sort of thing. It's hard. It's hard to try to have a regular schedule, you know. So tomorrow, the kids don't go to school. And Messiah asked it again tonight. She was like, so when do you think we'll be going back to school? I said, I don't know, hon. Maybe next week, maybe not. They might be hauling kids out of school by that time. I don't know. So it's hard. It's hard on everybody. And that's running through my mind right now. I need somebody to knock me out so I can get some sleep, because I want to get up early and get the day going. I really didn't do a whole lot today. Even after supper, I went and laid down in my bed. I didn't go to bed. I listened to my audiobook on 3 speed, which I never do, because that's how fast my mind was going. And listening to it on regular speed, no, it wasn't 3 speed, it was 275. that's how fast my mind was working. Like, it was, and in order for me to absorb it, it had to be going at the same pace as my mind was going. And yeah, I did that for an hour, set the timer on my thing. I couldn't sleep. I was just like, yeah. So that was fine, but it was like, it's a day I haven't wanted to do a whole lot, and then now it's 10:30 at night. I feel like doing a whole bunch of stuff, but I don't feel like doing it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, Violet. I am gorging myself on carbonated waters, so that's something. The dishwasher is going, though, so that's good. Mally was down a little while ago and fried up some hamburger. I put the rest in the fridge. I can have that tomorrow. And there's still some leftover bologna, but that was a big hit. Bologna sandwiches, bologna and beans and toast, and it was just a smorgasbord of things like that. Marquise and Kara had bologna and rice and salsa, and I just let them have at it. So that was good, but yeah. Do you ever have nights like this? I found when I was hardcore into my health journey before, I used to fast quite a bit. No, I wasn't starving myself. It was a controlled fast. I could do it. But whenever I was fasting, I'd be an insomniac. I wouldn't even be hungry. But I would be like, I would have so much energy when you're fasting. The first day or two, not so much, but you're up trying to stay busy to starve off, stay those pangs and stuff like that. But, you know, I'd be an insomniac, and I'm certainly not fasting now, but that's the same feeling that I have right now. So, we'll see what time I go to bed tonight. We'll see. Yeah, so anyways, I just wanted to let you know I didn't forget about you. This is just a weird kind of a rant, late night rant. I could do a teacup chat for my other channel, but I don't even feel like doing that. I have read some books this month, but I'll get to those. What I usually do with that channel. Lately, I'll read a bunch of books and then I'll film a bunch of videos all in the same day and then post them in separate videos. But that's probably what I'll do. Yeah. But the book that I have been anticipating for months now is coming out January 25th. It's the Immortal After Dark Cressley Cole book, Monroe. And I pre-ordered it today. And it can be here anytime between January 26th and February 4th. So I'm so excited. So excited. So maybe that's what's thrown me off, because it's been since 2017 since I read a new book from her. And I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah. So anyways, I think I'm going to end this. So tomorrow morning, whatever time I get up. That's another thing. I woke up late this morning, like around 10 o'clock. That might be why I'm thrown off, because I slept in later than I've slept in for a long time. That's probably it. Violet, that's it. That's why I'm not tired. Yeah, I wanted to end this so I can start fresh tomorrow. And I really am taking this serious. I'm really mapping out what I want to do. Watching cleaning motivation videos really helped me in regards to that. And I'm just like, I'm not a person to just do like one junk drawer or one thing. If you've been watching for a while, I'll do one room. But I want to do the whole room, if possible, in one day. To take everything out, wipe everything down, put everything back. And now that the holidays are over, I know Valentine's is coming. I don't do any great decorating for that. We are going to have a strawberry social this year, though. We did that for the first time last year. And just had like strawberry themed dishes, treats, and snacks, and had a tea party and stuff. That's what I want to do again, because the kids really enjoyed that. But anyways, to really get things, I would like to get everything, because my intention after the New Year's again was going to start painting again. I wanted to do the steps. I wanted to do the downstairs bathroom. I wanted to do like borders and things, or like the framing around the doors and stuff in here. But I can't do that when all the kids are home. And, you know, if you watch for a while back in the fall, Dad helped me paint that room in the upstairs bathroom. So I can't do that. That's something I got for Christmas too. I got some gift certificates to Home Hardware to buy paint, because I can't tell my husband not to buy me anything, because he won't not buy me something. And I said, if you have to buy me something, buy me a gift certificate so I can go buy some paint that I want to paint the house with. I don't want anything. I don't need anything. I do need some paint though, and it's not necessarily for me, but for this house, and this house is part of me and my family. It's a member of the family, so I want to take care of the house and everything that it encompasses. So I have the gift certificates for the paint for the house, but I can't paint when I have a house full of people. So that's another thing that's on my mind. And there's a big Rubbermaid container out there in the dining room, sitting beside Esther, my sewing machine, full of paint supplies. But I can't do that. So yeah, February. Come on, February. I'm gonna make that a good month, an accomplished month. I'm going to try to make that the month that I wanted January to be. Here's hoping. So, anyways, I'm just late night ranting to you fellers. I am. So I'm going to say peace, love, and happiness today and every single day. Please like, share, and subscribe if you so choose. But if not, that's okay too. I still love ya. I still want all the happiness in the world for each and every one of you out there. I certainly do. I really, really honest and truly do. Yes, I do. So, I did tog up the fire though, and the drafts are closed, so that should be good. The dishwasher's going, hamburger's away. I'm just gonna sit and see if I can calm myself and go to bed. So with that, I'm gonna say have a good night or have a good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Boink.